Have you ever wondered what the secret is to raising happy and successful children? Hello, my name is Anke Otto-Wolf, and if you have ever asked yourself that question, then I am a lot like you. Not only have I raised my 3 children as a single mom, but I've worked with hundreds of children as an inner city school teacher. And the question I always asked myself was, how can I help my children overcome all their emotional challenges? I wanted to end bullying between my students. I wanted them to regain confidence in themselves, to feel happy and worthy. My inner city students were living in the worst possible situations you can imagine. I realized that I couldn't expect them to learn and study when they came hungry to class, when they had just witnessed their father being hauled off by police, or when they even had to witness a drive-by shooting on their way to class that left a 2-year-old dead. This is where I was trying to find a solution to that pain. During that time when I taught in inner city classrooms, I saw fearful kids, listless, sad kids with no smiles, and in no way ready to do any learning. They were just unable to do so. And then, in the midst of this hopelessness, I recalled one of my post-war Germany teachers' actions of playing the violin in class, impacting and filling our deprived souls with beauty that had lasted for a lifetime. And that was the point for me, that aha moment, to change my approach to teaching the required subjects to the kids before me. I needed to share the beauty I was showered with in my lifetime of unimaginable hardship. And this is how I discovered the answer. I was placing myself in their shoes. And as I called on Mr. Mozart and Mr. Mancini, my students began to draw, paint, and write to the sounds of classical and soothing music. Tension seems to disappear before my eyes. It almost happened instantly. Can you imagine that expressing themselves was, for most of my kids, a first? This is what I had aspired. I needed to help the kids to break through this wall of fear, this hopelessness and darkness. And because of my experience, art's beauty is and was the way to do it. It led to eager learning and changed behavior, consideration, respect, and understanding for each other bloomed like blossoms in the spring. My students inspired the creation of TOLEY RANZ, this whimsical character that would listen to them. And by listening, it also provided answers. Kids were thrilled to write stories from their own experiences and how this character could help to counter bullying. They acted out the various characters of the stories and even created an imaginary stage in our classroom. Through the TOLEY RANZ messages of kindness, mindfulness, and consideration for others, my students grew into fearless, kind, and eager to learn students. Don't we agree that our children have a right to a well-rounded, quality education that provides more than just simply taking classes in standard school subjects? It's vital for kids to learn in all aspects of their life, both in and out of school. And that's why I believe in the mindful meditation moment with music, which is easy to repeat on a daily basis. And it means bringing in a stream of calm and beauty to the children's souls. It's something they can count and depend on. You know, this can be a 10-minute exercise or even less, according to age. I'd like to share how to implement this exercise because I have found it to be benefiting kids quite well. So here it is. Choose a certain time in your day. For example, after they come home from school, or before or during breakfast, or before going to bed, or just before doing their homework. And please make sure to ask your kids to be silent during that few minutes while they draw, color, scribble, daydream, or write stories to the music they hear. You, of course, have already selected a calming piece of your choice. Please, might I note that rock and roll doesn't work very well for that exercise. The reward is unimaginable. If you take the time to give this time to your kids, because it gives you the time you need for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the technique I showed you. And if you have any questions, you may also post them. I will be reading and answering them personally. Keep an eye on your email as tomorrow I will be mailing you video number 2, where I will be sharing with you the same techniques and strategies that have helped hundreds of parents to guide their children to success and happiness. But most of all, also your kids will display adjusted behavior, become more considerate of others, and enjoy school again. Remember, reach the soul of a child is to transform a life. That is my winning motto. So don't forget to comment below what you think about the technique you discovered today. Bye for right now, and I will see you tomorrow in video 2.